Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 5 between WhiteRa and TheLittleOne, and TheLittleOne has decided to switch back to Terran, and the map chosen is going to be Lost Temple. And so after TheLittleOne romped WhiteRa in the last two battles as Zerg, he has decided to switch back to T. Whether that's out of mercy or because he really genuinely believes he can win as Terran on Lost Temple remains to be seen, but it is game number 5 and TheLittleOne is currently up 3-1, and so if he wins this next game, he is going to be the undisputed champion of this best of 7 series. And right off the bat, we have both players going to be spawning in the distant positions by the cross. And by when I say that is because they actually spawn near each other by air, but by ground they're actually quite a bit far away. And so it's going to be interesting to see what both of these players can do. I really think in these positions, Void Rays is extremely powerful. And the reason why I say that is because you can hide that Stargate right at the corner and then pump those Void Rays out right away. And so we really haven't seen WhiteRa make good use of Void Rays this entire series. Every time he's built Void Rays, and I guess every time he's done that, it's been against Terran. When TheLittleOne plays Terran, he's failed so miserably. The first Void Ray really charging up on that supply depot on Steps of War. I thought he was charging it up for a reason, but it ended up just falling to Marines because WhiteRa wasn't paying attention. Now, I can kind of hear a new Protoss theme music. I'm not sure if it's Protoss or Terran, but there are some new music, some new songs and stuff, and sound effects that were put in for phase number 2. And so I'm kind of just basking in the atmosphere as we watch this game number 5 unfold beyond our eyes right here. Looks like WhiteRa moving around with his probe has not yet spotted where TheLittleOne has spawned. Of course, TheLittleOne spawned in the 6 o'clock. WhiteRa going to check the 3 first, and he is chrono boosting those probes out on the way, so he is looking to play economically, not going to try to do any kind of early proxy. And it's kind of surprising, actually. I thought we might see WhiteRa try to proxy TheLittleOne in at least one of these games in this best of 7, but so far we have not. And here we go, the probe going to make its way into the barracks, and of course because the probe had to take the long distance around the entire map, he is not going to be able to delay that barracks at all with the probe. The barracks gets done, and the Marine is on the way, so this probe's scouting action is going to be limited, not going to be able to see as much as WhiteRa wants to see. But there we go, we do have a fast command center going down for TheLittleOne, and so TheLittleOne is going to be going for a fast expansion build, very similar to game number 1, and then he's likely going to throw down 3 barracks to make sure he can secure that fast expansion and then follow up with the bunker. Probe gonna see all it wants to see and then move out of the way, and so WhiteRa likely gonna be going for a fast expansion of his own. He does have that pylon position in a nice place right there, so he could erect a Stargate right there, which would be a very good spot, like I said, to get that proxy Void Ray out on the field. But there goes it's 2 more barracks on the way for TheLittleOne to make sure he can secure that fast expansion. Meanwhile, TheLittleOne gonna get his SCV up into the Protoss base to see exactly what is going on. And when you play against WhiteRa, you gotta scout the perimeter of the map, and that's what TheLittleOne is gonna do. Gonna move around with his SCV to see what is going on. And look at this, it looks like, whoa, WhiteRa gonna be placing that Stargate on the outside of the map. Nice play right here for WhiteRa, anticipating that the SCV is not gonna move there. But TheLittleOne here, is he like psychic or something? Dang, he is actually gonna move right into that Stargate to see, no! He moves north at the last second, he does not see the Stargate. Oh my goodness, TheLittleOne there is not gonna see the Stargate, and oh my god, this could be costly. No, he has seen the Stargate. I guess he moved to the watchtower and saw that Stargate when he picked up the watchtower. So TheLittleOne now is aware of the Void Rays that are going to be on the way very soon, and he should have some Marines coming out of these 3 barracks. He should be just fine, but the Zealot here moving in for WhiteRa. WhiteRa gonna try to do some early pressure. Zealot falls, the probe falls as well, and now the Stalker is in trouble. WhiteRa not microing as well as he could have there. But he is applying this early pressure. The more Marines he can take out right now, the better, because he can thin out that Marine force, and then he's going to allow that Void Ray to do maximal damage. But of course, the Stalker is forced to fall back as well, and things aren't looking too good in the land of WhiteRa, as he's going to try to do damage with this Void Ray, but I think TheLittleOne is going to be fully prepared for this. He even has a Ghost Academy on the way, obviously feeling that 3 barracks is good enough to defend. I like how he's placed his command center as well, opting to use that as a door basically. He's not going to allow any forces to walk up his ramp, and he can still mule up with that second command center as well. And here we go, the first Void Ray on the way, going to start charging up on that Tech Lab. The Void Ray almost fully charged, and it is not fully charged yet. There it is, fully charged, but the Void Ray goes down. TLO takes out the Void Ray with incredible micro from his Marines. That is the second time today that WhiteRa has lost his initial Void Ray with this build, and that has got to hurt. WhiteRa, of course, saying that there is a little bit of lag, and I don't blame him. Both players playing from Europe, and of course connecting to the North American servers and then routing it back. That's gotta mean there's a lot of lag right now for both players. But I think they do have battle ping, which should help a little bit with that lag. But wow, WhiteRa is just really far behind right now. TLO getting up those two bunkers, going to secure that natural. WhiteRa at this point still has not secured a natural expansion for himself, so he is desperately falling behind right now. TLO pushing out with his Marines to counterattack the Stalkers. Stalkers going to be pushed away, and WhiteRa needs to do damage. He has a proxy pylon warping in more Stalkers, and he's still committed to these Void Rays. The Void Ray starting to charge up on that Ghost. Is the Ghost going to go down? It looks like it may just, but the Void Ray switches targets onto the bunker. It is fully charged right now. And if WhiteRa is good, he should be able to keep this Void Ray alive, but no, he is going to lose his second Void Ray of the day. Oh my god. That has got to hurt. And right now WhiteRa is reeling from the impact of losing two of the most expensive units in the game. TLO in a firm position of control right now. I'm not quite sure what WhiteRa is going to be able to, or what WhiteRa is going to be able to do right now. Going to charge up another Void Ray on this barracks. An EMP shockwave goes down over the Void Ray, and luckily for WhiteRa, it does get out of the way, but it loses its charge. Another EMP going down on the Stalkers, and that is going to force WhiteRa to fall back. TLO amassing a huge advantage right now, researching shields as well as stim pack for his infantry, and WhiteRa still pumping out more Void Rays, but I just don't think this is going to work for WhiteRa at this point in the game. Oh my goodness, the SCV just moving out there to see how many proxy pylons there are. Right now TLO doesn't have the map control advantage, but he has the army advantage, and he's slowly gaining that income advantage as well. Void Ray charging up on the refinery. Is WhiteRa going to get it out of the way in time? He is not going to get it out. WhiteRa loses another Void Ray. So uncharacteristic of WhiteRa at this point in the game. How is he losing all of these Void Rays? I can only blame it on the lag. Being forced to play on the American servers, you just can't pull the Void Ray back. There must be an incredible amount of ping between the two servers right now. And WhiteRa is actually watching the game right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys were curious. But I think he said that, yeah, battle ping doesn't work anymore. So it looks like WhiteRa is probably going to fall. Force field landing in the middle of that infantry ball. The Void Ray charging up on the infantry below, but the Void Ray could very well go down for the fourth time today. The Void Ray just getting out in the nick of time. And TLO here is just doing work on WhiteRa. He has great income right now. 10 more harvesters than WhiteRa has, and he's researching weapons +1. The shield upgrade as well as the stim is done for the infantry, and at this point I'm just not sure what WhiteRa can do. It's gonna take a miracle for him to get back in this game. Really, the beast from Ukraine is getting out-muscled from Germany, and right here WhiteRa does have a sneaky Void Ray in the back, but this one could go down as well. It's gonna be so close. Oh no. I'm crying. Tears are coming out of my eyes from watching these Void Rays going down. That's like 5 or 6 Void Rays that have gone down this game. And right now, it's really all or nothing for WhiteRa. I mean, if I was WhiteRa right now, I would just round up all my probes and just charge into the Terran main and try to win the game, because that's all you can do at this point after having lost so many of your Void Rays. Either double or triple fast expand right now, or go mass probe attack. There's not much that the Protoss player can do at this point. Another Void Ray is gonna go down. This Void Ray is absolutely trapped. I don't think it can go anywhere. Ooh, it's fully charged. Gonna take out, oh no, it goes down to the Ghost. How embarrassing is that? As TLO here has shown the might and the power of the Terran army here on Lost Temple. He really shows that he can play both Terran and Zerg, and really being rusty from not playing for a couple of weeks since Phase 1 beta did go down, really showing that he is such a dominant force to reckon with in StarCraft 2. Takes out, I don't know what the heck that was, who cares? At this point, WhiteRa is just so powerful. Excuse me, TLO is just so powerful. WhiteRa is just about to lose this game, I think. He has a measly force of Protoss. I think right now TLO has double the army count that WhiteRa has, and he's going to push in. WhiteRa calls GG. He says he cannot control due to the ping, and that is going to be the conclusion of this Best of 7 series. I hope you guys enjoyed that series. Not quite as interesting as I hoped it would be due to disconnects and other reasons, but that is that, and TLO is going to take the crown 4-1 over WhiteRa. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that cast, and if you guys enjoy more, make sure to subscribe and tune in for future broadcasts. Thanks a lot, guys. HD signing up.